Alright, let's get started. We got none but Scullers versus True Art Destiny in this match. Draft is coming out. Draft has already started. Small chat. Some banter going back and forth about missing dinner. NBS is up. First to ban. What are they gonna pick?
Wait, there it goes.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Who is this?
Tommy.
Oh, hi Tommy.
Which one is this spectating?
This is NBS versus THD.
Dang it.
Yeah, go to the other one. No one wants you here. No one wants us here.
Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye. All right. So looking forward, we got an Olaf ban and a Swain ban from NBS. And then we got a Lucian ban against. Sorry. We got Olaf, Sejuani, Swain. Sorry, Olaf, Swain for NBS, and then True Destiny is the Lucian and Thresh bans. Waiting on the third one. There's a Kindred ban as well. Spoilers, I did practice with THD last night, so I do know what they're going to look for. Viego ban on NBS. They don't want to deal with that champion in any of the lanes that he can be played in. Looks like first pick is Ashe for NBS. Makes sense. It is one of Fire Knight's signature heroes. THD looking for some picks up here. I feel like they should have seen this coming. Nocturne is the first pick. There's the surprise. It's definitely a Nocturne comp that's going to be revolved around. Alright, there's a Nautilus pick for the support. Tarek support coming down for NBS. That's a little surprising. Could be a dive comp. Tarek does make some very good dive bombs. So just wanted to pick for the jungle. That is a signature Nishant pick, Mr. Empirix on NBS. He's a Sejuani main through and through. Also, I'm going to eat some gummies. That might be why you're hearing some crinkling in the background if you do. Got some Welch's fruit snacks from Costco. Galio pick for the mid lane. What is Nikolai on Galio? Looks like there is a Ben. Looks like there is a Gwen ban. They don't want to deal with that champion. She's she can get a little absurd at this point. NBS. There's 0 seconds for a ban. I don't know what they're banning. They banned the Varus. It is a Varus ban in chat. Looks like they were bantering too much in the in-game client. I don't know if they're going to go for Varus though. But there's the Vigard ban. I think these are all targeted towards Mayon. Mian. However you say his name. Silverban as well. They're targeting man butts. Silverban, I think is reasonable. But it's really more of a pick that you do to counter engage supports, or in this case, an engage AD carry. There's a Samira pick coming out. Samira does just as well. Instead of pressing E, you press W to block anything. You do have to do it preemptively before the stun hits, and you can't really block a Tarek stun with that. But I assume they Man Butts is going to be taking Cleanse on Samira. Pretty good setup with Nautilus as well. Pantheon. I wonder where that's going. Could be top, could be mid. LeBlanc. I am hoping that's a LeBlanc. Ooh, Silas. They really don't know where anyone's going. Both can be a flex mid or top. Ooh, Vladimir pick. Vladimir doesn't quite fit the style that I was hoping they would go for. I thought they were really going for a dive comp, especially if Vladimir is up against the Pantheon. Then Vladimir might just get his ass handed to him at all points in the game. Pantheon does have the ability to set Vladimir so far back that Vladimir ceases to be a champion in the game. But we'll see where Mr. Lynch 96 takes it. Alright, everyone is taking their bathroom breaks. In the meantime, let's see, what fun topics can we talk about? Vaccines are starting to roll out for everyone, so that is always super nice. There's a lot of areas around me that are having walk-in appointments. Make sure you get your COVID vaccination as soon as possible so that we can try to return back to normal times. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it would be greatly appreciated by a lot of people if people did get vaccinated. Let's see. What else is going on in the world today? THD is ready, so we are just waiting for NBS. So I don't know if there's any, if there's a lot of exciting news. Let's see. Bottom, I can see the Samir Nautilus winning pretty early. Tarek is always a decepting hero for me to play against, just because I never know how much health he actually has. He always has that extra armor and MR from his link, that extra healing. But I don't think Ash can fight back against the hard engage too quickly. If they engage on Tarek, it ends up being a little bit more awkward. Nautilus is gonna have a tough time trying to get out. Let's see, Galio. I don't think Galio does well into Pantheon. I bet he does well into Silas, but I think Pantheon has a winning lane wherever he is taken. It's probably Yui on the Pantheon. Actually, I just don't know. It just might be Mayon on the Pantheon punishing the Galio pick. Vlad into Silas, I don't think it's not good. I mean, Vlad early game is never good against anyone, right? But I think it's just enough to get Vlad scaling if it's needed. But yeah, you can definitely see the comp here. They really want the Nocturne to ult in, the Galio to ult onto the Nocturne, while people don't have vision, people can't teleport. what I actually expected from top lane was a Camille pick, because what the Camille would have done is allowed more dives. Camille can just ult someone, and then Galley can dive in as well. All right, let's get into the picking phase. We still have a 3-minute spectator delay when needed.
I promise.
Do not confuse cowardice for wisdom. You don't have the heart for this.
THD definitely respecting Mayon with all those bans. There's the Lucian ban, the Gwen ban, the Viego ban. Really targeting by one person, but here are the both 4-1 teams. So let's see who was able to bring home the 5-1. The other person will be left at 4-2. Looks like it is Senzi's Soul with Pantheon in the top lane.
Why not? My scissors don't bite.
I am forsaken.
Your commands tire me.
NBS definitely has a comp that can die very easily. There's the Ash ult that can just come out and engage, Sichuan and follow it up, Pantheon to jump onto the back line once everything is said and done. Silas, I don't know if Silas has any... Silas actually has a lot of good ult sets in just this team as well. Tarek is also there to provide the immunity shield for the rest of the team when they need it. But if Silas is able to take either Nocturne or Galio ult, I think that could be a big contender. Basically, if Galio decides to ult Silas can counter Galio ult. Got some swaps going forward. Looks like that is the Mayon Pantheon middle lane. They're swapping back and forth. They do have until 20 seconds, so we don't know exactly who's going where. Both are flex picks. Looks like they are both having their fun. And 20 seconds though, they do have to keep their champions and get them locked in. 23, 22, 21. Alright, it looks like that is a Pantheon in the middle lane to punish the Galio pick. I think Vlad is a little bit happier about that. Sauce, probably not a great matchup, but probably one where you can at least scrounge some minions, scrounge some EXP and help scale into the late game. Alright, that is our 3-minute spectator delay. Let's see, what is going on in the world right now? Looks like in news for the United States that the Pentagon has canceled all contracts to build Mexico's wall that they're paying for. US has restricted travel from India because India is currently being ravaged by COVID-19. Another reminder to get your vaccine shots. Nothing much else to talk about. Don't know. Maybe nothing's going on in the world. Maybe COVID-19's just solved world hunger. Alright, game is loading in. Let's go see what is going on here. Oh, we got some Elderwood Nocturne skin coming up. Academy Vladimir, that's a lone Samira. It looks like both teams only have 4 skins, so none of them really quite win the skin war just yet. We do have Bear Cavalry Sejuani, probably one of the better Sejuani skins. High Noon Ash, always very necessary. Bloodstone Taric, not sure what the pick there was for. World Breaker Nautilus. Gatekeeper Galio. Ooh, right away with the pause. It wouldn't be a Bubble Tea League game without an immediate pause, or a pause in the middle. Alright, looks like they are ready. Let's go and speed up as fast as we can. Players are zooming. What do we need here? We need objective timers, and we don't need time controls. Hang on. Alright. No time controls. We don't need that anymore. Oh, wait. I need to change this to the in-game clients.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh no.
Seconds until minions spawn.
Which one is this? League of Legends TM client.
Sometimes I think this anger.
Alright, so this isn't quite working. Let's just add display capture 1, and this will have to do for now. Alright, looks like no action happened. There was a ward onto the red side from NBS. Oh, hang on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Looks like that's awarded the blue buff. Pretty regular start from THD. So it looks like NBS is actually starting on the red side. Sejuani might be going for a bot lane gank early on. Definitely did not fake the leash, so they know, THD knows that NBS is going to have that topside start. Galio actually trying to pressure, or sorry, Pantheon trying to pressure the Galio, but Pantheon took a little bit more damage than he was expecting, probably, but has a corrupting pot to help trade. Vladimir really exercising his AQ at level 1 to take advantage of the Silas. Silas doesn't really have much to do at level 1, doesn't really want to fight him with the Creep Wave. Both junglers finish up on 8 CS each, working on their third camps. Looks like a pretty standard farming start. There is the shove in from NBS. Now they're both bot lanes are level 2 now. Galio trying to get the shove out against Pantheon. A little precarious though. Oh, Samira doing a little bit better in CS than the Ashe. Galio hasn't been able to step up for any CS. Pantheon runs in. There's the stun, counter Galio taunt, and ooh, Pantheon took a lot of damage there. Does Pantheon have base rush? No. But this Pantheon is really low, not able to use the Galio as he had hoped probably. Ooh, that was a missed CS from Silas. This passive does help with CS, so if he hit it a little bit later, you might have been able to get that. There's the cannon. Always gotta get the cannon, even if you got expendabilities and miss the rest of the wave. It's always worth. Didn't even miss those. Using the Q to farm. Vladimir really putting out the potential here. I would have expected Silas to just all in with Vladimir and been able to get a win there. There's the all in going in. I don't know where he got stunned from, but he's about to die. This is the ignite from the Vladimir onto the Silas, and Silas is able to walk away, not die just yet. There's a gank coming up from Sejuani, coming from the bot side. Galio's walking towards the Nocturne to get the safety. Nocturne already finished 6 camps, including... Oh, he's finished up the crab right now. It doesn't look like he's done with the crab, but he's going to be 2 camps ahead of this Sejuani once that's finished up. There we go, that's the crab finished. Nocturne's heading into the top jungle. Sejuani is going back onto the Raptors, I believe. Yeah, she's going back onto the Raptors and finishing those up. Nocturne's working on the Gromp. He does know that she started topside, trying to take that jungle away from her. Galio signaling that Pantheon went back, doesn't know where he is, probably might be on a roam, but most likely went back. Nocturne's looking for any additional camps. Sejuani is just farming it back up. Nocturne's still pretty much into the lead. He's just looking for the Sejuani. Vladimir still applying the pressure in the top lane. Terrorstone goes out, not able to get anything onto them. Ooh, Nautilus goes in, hits a minion instead. I still don't want to take that team fight, or that 2v2 in the middle of a group wave. That's a lot of range minions that's going to be hitting you. Pantheon does have a giant creep wave shoving in, does unfortunately take the passive slam from Galio, since he saw with a nice trade, not able to die this time. Pantheon looking for a roam down bottom. Or might just be going into the jungle. Galio's just safely farming the wave at his tower. Nothing really to worry about, but his lane might be moving. Samir is still ahead in CS a little bit. Ooh, you can look at the lead this Nocturne has gotten already, right? Sejuani is going up, looking for farm in her jungle, but Gromp's not there anymore. Nocturne, in the meantime, has just been farming, has about 15 CS more than her. That's about 3 camps. That's a whole 3 more camps that she's gotten. You can see in the level difference right now. Sejuani did go back, but Nocturne's already picked up his, what is that, the whip? First piece of the Stridebreaker. Man, trying to go into the Galio, this time gets out of a proper trade. Doing it at the right time. There's a gank up top. Vladimir has to use his pool. There's the health. Oh, Vladimir able to get away with phase rush. So it goes back in on Silas. They're able to take down Vladimir for first blood. Very nice follow-up, very nice chase. Looks like this is a dragon attempt from THD. They do see Sejuani on the top side, so they're going to trade that 1 kill for a dragon. Flash in from Neon, there's the ignite onto Galio. Galio has to flash away as well. Ocean Dragon goes down, goes to THD. Nocturne's still about 15 CS ahead. Nocturne's still probably just going to farm even more. Looking for that level 6 early ganks. Nice initiation from Mayon. He was struggling a little bit in the early phases, just taking a bit too many minion autos. But right now, able to establish the dominance that Pantheon usually has in lane. There's the early W, engage from the Galio. There's a taunt going on to Pantheon. Pantheon looks for the counter engage. Oh, Pantheon has full Conqueror stacks going up. Walking under tower. There's the Q with the last tower shot. Going to take them down. Nikolai takes down Mayon. That's a little greedy from the Pantheon walking into tower range. Nocturne looks like he's 6 now. Might be looking for a gank down bottom right after the Gromp. The creep wave is pushing in, which is a little awkward. If they do want to gank, I think they want to make this dive. Sejuani is covering mid. They should be getting this. There's the signal. There's the ping. I think they're telling each other, oh, there's the gank down bottom. Oh, there's a nice hook onto the Ashe for the engage. There's the tear coming in. Pantheon's running in with ult as well. Oh, Nocturne's a little too scared. Flash is out early for that. I don't think he quite needed to. They did blow everything on killing Ashe, but I think they would have won that 3v2. Very nice pickup for THD. Alright, we can see Silas still a little bit behind the top lane, but he's still able to make do with what he's got. They have a ward there. Matthew tries to get in a ward. There's Galio all coming in. Tarek has to flash away. Gets caught by Man-Butts taking the kill. Ooh, Panther tries to go back in. I don't know if he wants this. This is a 1v2 right now. Fire Knight is getting caught in the Samira ultimate. Samira gets that double kill, but Sejuani finishes him off. No, Fire Knight actually gets the kill onto Samira. Oh, here's an engage from Silas onto Vlad again. Vlad has that phase rush. There's the ignite. There's the Q coming in. Vlad's still looking for the chase. Ooh, gonna get slowed down by the Silas Q. Ooh, this bot lane has a really large Samira. She might be a contender that's too hard to deal with later in the game. CS in the jungle has been a little tightened up right now. It's only about 5 CS now. Sejuani's caught up with those 2.5 creep camps. Nocturne right now just looking for the crab. Was in the top jungle looking for that engage. Ooh, Pantheon's looking for this crab as well. Pantheon should just go. Pantheon can definitely just take this Nocturne down. Ooh, Samira looking for the engage onto the Ashe. Blows the wind wall. If Ashe ults here, I think she might be able to take her. Oh, there's the ult, but Man-Butts has to back out because she doesn't know where Tarek is. Tarek was on Aroma or deep warding. Tarek was deep warding. There's the ping that comes out from Tarek. Sejuani waiting in the bush. Pantheon looking for the dive as well. I don't know if they know this is coming. There are 4 people off the map right now. 3 people off the map. Vlad tries to go in for this. I think he knows that they're there. Vlad goes in for the engage. This is Nocturne on the top side ganking. Oh, they know. That was good communication over there. Vlad was going in, trying to bait the Silas into staying as much as possible before the Nocturne comes in. NBS not able to make this gank work. That's some good communication by THD right there, right? Oh, there's the hook onto the Ashe. Here comes the Samir, goes in, finishes off the Ashe. Oh, that's very unlucky. So THD has done a very good job of communicating with each other so far. The Vlad with the engage onto topside means that they knew that no one was really nearby, right? If you get the gank off and no one comes to save the Silas, that means no one's nearby. And then once people backed off bottom, that's when Nautilus went in and engaged on the Ashe. Otherwise, Nautilus wouldn't have done that. Ooh, getting the plate gold. Tarek trying to punish the Samira. Gets hooked by the Nautilus. There's the exhaust onto the Tarek. Tarek falls just for trying to deny the plate gold. Man tries to engage onto the Galio. Galio has to run away though. The Conqueror stack for Pantheon could just turn the fight. And in the meantime, it looks like Herald was taken from Nocturne. Back into that CS lead, 15 CS. Nocturne is really just making everything happen in the jungle right now. He's been farming to 6. He's been putting this sword Sejuani back further and further behind. And now he's also making stuff happen in top and bot lane. that is a 4-1 Samir. She actually got in early executioners. I agree with the early executioners. You have a Silas on the other team. You have a Sejuani, you have a Tarek. Not that I don't think Sejuani's kit heals, but it's just good in case she gets a Tarek heal to prevent that. There's an engage from THD onto the Nautilus, going into the evade, just checking face first. Nautilus goes down. Samir trying to take this team fight. There's a Tarek ultimate going in. Nocturne actually able to kill off the Tarek, but not before the Tarek ult finishes. Samir has her ult, goes into the middle of the pack. Barrock is really low. Oh, gets off the Triumph. Samir getting off the double kill. And NBS falls for that aggressive play. Sinzi Soul trying to take this Vladimir under tower, but he just engages onto Sinzi Soul, has the ignite, has the ult, has the Q, has the stopwatch. He just has everything. Well, as everything. Looks like this is Earth Drag. Second drag for Team THD. Man, this is just massive for THD. Herald being dropped in the mid wave. They don't need it to set up Dragon, but it is probably the most open wave. Sejuani here to help stop it, get it any more tramples. Just gonna kill it right there. Still some nice play goal for Nocturne. Let's check out how do you do this. Right. So that's about a 1,000 gold lead for Nocturne, which is huge in the jungle. It's about a 800 gold lead for Galio. Tarek trying to stop the Samir from taking the ward. Mid. Oh, it looks like mid is actually mid and top change for NBS right now. They want the Pantheon to go against the Vlad because the Vlad just dove the Silas. Once you kind of go into that, it kind of gets into your mind that you're going to get dove over and over again. Vlad going back onto the engage here. Nocturne's for the follow-up. Oh, Pantheon flashes out. Not able to make it back into tower range, though. Getting slowed. Actually, no, I lied. There's nothing to slow. Liddy just knew he wasn't going to make it out. Silas going in onto the Galio. Galio goes back in onto the Silas counter combo, both trading resources. Galio looks like he's coming out on top of this trade. Oh, there's some Nocturne ult coming. Right as bot engages, they don't know where it is. Nocturne is just running through mid. There was no target, that was just an ultimate. Galio goes in, there's a taunt under tower. I bet Nocturne really wishes he had his ult right there. This looks like a gigantic lead for THD. They're definitely the ones that have this game to lose. What I think they need to be doing is they really need the Pantheon to be moving around the map more. You just need to give up first tower. You just need to let this Vlad scale, or set up more of your resources to get some of your carries ahead. Going into this Vlad, the Vlad is already 3-1. He's already finished his first mythic item as Pantheon. You're having trouble finishing your items and just finding farm around the map, since most of the solo laners can just solo kill you now. So I would try to aim for this giant shutdown. I know Samir's gonna be hard to kill with that shield bow already up, but I think your best shot into getting into this game is trying to end it early. You really have to risk a lot more right now. You don't have any large scaling champions that are able to get through this. So I think we need to make some quick plays. Sejuani doing a good job of keeping up with CS right now. She's catching up, pretty much staying even for the entire game. Nocturne had a huge advantage early on, but it looks like with all of his objective taking, he's been letting Sejuani to just get back into the game. Sejuani tried to go for a game in the middle lane, expecting the Galio to run in, but it doesn't look like he took the bait.
Blue team's turrets have been destroyed.
Nocturne sees the team, he knows his team is close by as communication, clearing the ward, but NBS falls in and clears the ward respectively. Drake is coming up in a minute, looks like there's something for that. Pantheon going for the gank on Galio, but he's not able to do anything here. tower does fall. Vlad getting your free tower in the top lane as well.
Blue team's turret has been
Oh, wait, Vlad doesn't have phase rush. He has Ghost and Airy. Alright, Mr. Lynch, what item are we going next? What are you buying? He's buying a Fiendish Codex, trying to finish off his Zonia's Hourglass. Nocturne with the Stridebreaker, trying to go into a Sterex Gauge. Galio has his Zonia's already finished. Wow, this Vlad is so far ahead. Oh, this Samira is even more far ahead. She has her full collector with a shield bow in. Executioner's Calling. Nautilus already has his mythic item as well. I feel like his item is called. There's a little team fight going on in the middle lane. They try to engage on the Galio. Nocturne going in. Galio ulting as well as he gets out of this stun. There's a Taric stun to backer coming up on NBS. The Taric ult is gone right now. And here Samir's ulting and bringing everyone down with it. Samir's gigantic. There's a triple kill for Samira. Waiting until the Taric ult fell to go in. Looks like the call for THD right now is to take mid lane tower. I think they might be able to get a full inhib buff of this before they back off and take the dragon. Taric finding a safe place to back. Not able to get back in time though. It looks like they only have one minion. I don't know if they can keep pushing this. Yep. THD is just going to go for dragon right after this. NBS trying to catch the minions at the tower. The Samira is so gigantic, and I don't think anyone on NBS has the power to actually do damage to her, or enough damage before she starts vamping everything up with the shield bow. So not only do they have to get her health down, the shield bow proc, but they also have to deal with her vamp as well. Looks like there's a full BF sword from that team fight. Makes sense, 3 kills. NBS looking to grab an objective with this. They're not even answering the wave on the side towers. They're just going for this herald. They don't want to give THD another chance to break any towers. I don't know if I would make that call though. Crab usually isn't that big of an objective, especially when you know they just backed. It's around 1940. Crab would have died in about 5 to 10 seconds. I definitely would have favored going for some of the waves instead. Pantheon trying to steal the blue buff. THD, the entire team is there in their jungle, taking everything that they can. Samira's pushing up in the mid wave. She knows exactly where the team is. Ooh, Galio and Vlad trying to find anyone shoving the wave out and try to capture anyone in between. Very good positioning. The Galio ult is up. Almost. It is almost up. So yeah, Galio's just hovering right now, ready for an engage. Sejuani goes in. Nice wind wall from Samira. Able to dodge everything. This is Taric stun onto the Samira. Pantheon goes in. Samira dashes away. Taric ult is out. This is Galio ult onto the middle of the entire team. Taric gets a shutdown onto the Samira. Not ideal. But it looks like they're able to try to go off, finish this off. Vlad able to do the blast cone over. Gets the ult up onto the entire team. Under tower doesn't have his Zonia's proc. Oh my god, this is such a good fight for THD, but they're under tower right now. They might get dove. Barrock going in. Barrock trying to get off the last hit, able to finish off the Silas. Pantheon goes in with a flash Q, finishes off the Galio. Pantheon trying to find the kill onto the Nautilus. Oh, that was so greedy. There's the Eclipse going on. Nautilus trying to get out. Can he hook away? There's a shield coming out. There's a flash hook onto the wall. There's a Q from Pantheon. Not able to finish him off. Bone plating stops some of the damage. But yeah, Samira was just getting a little bit caught there. Very nice wind wall to block the Sejuani from the ultimate. But Taric ultimate from there. Taric ultimate landing and giving the entire team about 2 to 3 seconds of vulnerability was just enough to do enough damage to kill the Samira and back off a little bit. And then THD got a little greedy with that tower dive. But they can still come back from this. And after Samir just gave a full 1,000 gold bounty, she still has a bounty on her. Win condition for THD definitely is this Dragon Soul that is Infernal Dragon. Both teams pinging the Infernal Dragon up in about 1 minute 40 seconds. Very nice wards from THD. Just expanding their ward coverage deep into their jungle. This is exactly what you want to do when you've taken all the towers out of the map. Just get vision, make sure you know where everyone is so that you can take objectives safely, and you can go for picks if you really, really need to. But you see the entire bot side jungle is warded. They're also taking the entire jungle. THD has many, many more items than their counterparts on NBS. Vlad with 2.5 items, 2.5-ish items. Silas with just 1.5. Sejuani only has 1 finished item, which is their mythic. Nocturne has a full 2 items finished. Galeo's still working on his mythic item, not that far ahead of the Pantheon in terms of gold. Which one was it again? Only about 600 ahead. But this Samir has such a large gap, almost 4,000 gold ahead of the Ashe, which is about 1.5 items. This Ashe is actually going for Imperial Mandate. I can't believe I didn't notice this earlier. But this is an Imperial Mandate Ashe. I feel like right now the build is a little bit outdated. It's definitely more of a support Ashe, but I think I honestly think Duskblade is a better Ashe build because of the lethality and because of the it still gives you the ability to that's needed for the build for the poke build. The Baron is being done by THD right now. They are playing Trade Soul for this. Vladimir trying to zone off it. Now NBS knows that they're doing it. Vlad is trying to zone off the rest of the team. It doesn't look like they can do anything to stop this. Sejuani does have does get vision of them. They're trying to back off from it. They don't want Sejuani to take this 50-50. Nocturne's only 1 level ahead. Sejuani's going in. Smites it early. Nocturne gets the smite off. Nocturne ults, try to get the team out. Sejuani is just left alone by her team. Looks like Dragon is also being taken by NBS. I think that's as good as they could have hoped for it. Just go for the steal and take the Dragon. But it looks like they're going to lose mid in here now, which will actually set up for the next Dragon after this. Nocturne ult was used, so this is a little awkward. If they had Nocturne ult, I feel like they could have gone for a dive under the inhib turrets, or sorry, the inner turrets, the Nexus turrets, and then they might have been able to just finish the game right now with Baron minions. Trying to carefully poke at the tower with... Oh, there's Nautilus going for the engage. He ults the Pantheon, gets him back. Terra goes in, flash stuns. Terra's in the middle of the team. Oh, there's a Nautilus going onto the Silas. There's a giant ultimate. Silas actually going in with Nocturne all onto the Samir. Samir trying to build up stacks. She has S tier. Kills off. Oh, kills off the Ashe. There's Sejuani falling down. They want more blood. Blood is completely ghosted. Has pulls out of the tower aggro. Baron minions here. They might look to end this game. Nocturne up is back up already. Oh, Pantheon doesn't have his shield. His fear now gets got on by the entire team. Looks like this might be the end. THD taking it down. Oh boy. And that is game. THD comes out 5-1. Alright. Let's go back here. And then just real quick for stream, we're gonna get our damage charts out. I guess I should also pull up the stream. Alright, since alright, hello chat. I don't know. Do we I haven't done this ever. Do we
Hanger.
Oh, hello, Nikolai. Are you the person that we're interviewing today?
If you want to. I'll go watch whatever's happening in MBB.
All right, Nikolai. Welcome to the interview. We currently have the
Mhm.
damage charts out. I do have
Beautiful.
it covered, so let me go ahead and fix that really quick. So it looks like you did not do the most damage in the game. How do you feel about that?
Yo, I'm playing Galio who rushed Zonias. That is A-okay. Our entire game plan going into this game was let's make man useless, and we did that pretty well. So I'm pretty okay not doing a ton of damage this time.
Which actually brings up what I was highlighting while watching the game. It looks like you took a lot of favorable trades. Were you expecting that in the levels like 1 to 3?
No. Okay, so Galio, anyone can play Galio. He's easy, right? Because he does too much damage without items. But I didn't think that I would out trade him, so I don't know if he just didn't know the matchup very well. But I felt like if I just waited out his invulnerability shield, I just like out traded him on the back end by. Well, I also used a lot of minion aggro, which he wasn't paying attention to either.
Yep.
But
I did see
I
the
don't know.
level 1.
Yeah, loading into the game, I just didn't expect the lane to go that way. But you can ask my team. I wanted to solo kill him so many times, and I was just like ignite damage off of killing him.
We saw all of that on stream. And what was the reasoning for the Vlad pick? Because while I was practicing with you guys wanted a dive comp.
Yeah. So part of it was, with the Nocturne, we kind of had enough dive. But the Vlad is also something that Darren was a lot more comfortable taking into either Silas or Pantheon. Plus, it just gave us kind of the late game because once we saw their draft and had counter pick, we knew that if we made it late, that we just win the game no matter what happens. Because like everybody on their team would just fall off really hard and they'd have no damage.
Got it.
So that kind of like late game insurance is the big reason.
All right. I think I've never done one of these interviews before, so I'm not sure what I should be asking. Does chat have any questions for us? I'll give it about 2 minutes.
Is there anyone in the BTL2 chat?
There's a couple people. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
never mind. They all left. They all left as soon as the game was over. They don't want to listen to me talk.
Rip. I mean, that was a clean game. It's disappointing that they took us away from the main channel.
You guys had a very disastrous catch dive. You got caught and then dove in the mid lane. That really gave NBS a chance to catch back up, but I feel like that was the messiest part of the game from your angle.
Yeah, it gave them a gap, but I'm pretty sure we killed all of them on the back end of that too. It was like a 4-for-4.
Yep, it was a 4-for-4.
So yeah, we gave over some shutdowns, which was like not ideal, but we still felt comfortable because I don't know, we still felt like we had control of the pace of the game, even with that mistake. Because if we got 4-0'd, it would have felt different, but like they couldn't take advantage of that. They just got the gold. Like they didn't get objectives off it. So
yep. Cool. Well, I'm gonna
Thanks,
end
Will.
stream right now, and then let's head over to NBS versus PIO.
peace.
All right, goodbye.